bitch.
Well, speaking of bitch, let's get into this Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Now, during the trial, the judge's phone, Bruce E. Schroeder's phone, his cell phone went off, and his ringer just happened to be Donald Trump's campaign song from his last presidential race. Take a look at this.
Court makes a finding that the actions that I had talked about were done in bad faith, then I think both elements.
This judge has been showing from the beginning that he thinks Kyle, like he's protecting Kyle. That's what it seems like. Yes, the prosecution was wrong on some things and they did violate the judge's orders, but this judge has been definitely showing some favoritism and some babying, might I add, to Kyle Rittenhouse, who also Trump does think is a hero. What do y'all think about this? And do you think this judge should be removed from this case?
I actually do, but you know what? I really don't care. This is white people business. And if Kyle Rittenhouse get off for it, it's their job to show outrage and protest and march because they lost two of their own. And they really gonna show their true colors because there should be a whole faction of white folks that are mad that their own got killed. But we're gonna see if their racism overrides their outrage for one of their own being killed. But to be honest with you, I really don't care. This day business, we got enough stuff to handle in our own house. They can have at it.
You know what I find interesting about this, Claudia, is that the media is framing this young man's act as patriotism. So it's pretty much, we already know that he's going to get off. But I still have that same question that I had from the very beginning. Where are his parents? I need to hear from his mother. Somebody needs to be take responsibility for driving an underage child across state lines with a loaded gun. I just feel like somebody has to give me something to understand why that's okay.
It's not okay. Listen, we all have friends that we won't let drive their cars if we think they've had too much drinks in their system. Never mind driving your teenage boy to the epicenter of riots and demonstrations going on with fires and other gunshots. You're going to drop your son off and be like, all right, son, have a good time. Like, what the hell kind of mother is this? And there isn't enough. There's moms in prison right now that were convicted for changing up using fake addresses so their kids can go to better schools. You have this white mama who drove her kid across state lines to commit a crime, and he murdered people.
Don't you feel like it's premeditated?
Black people don't even let their kids be outside at night. Okay, like I couldn't even be at my next door's neighbor's house after damn 6 o'clock as a 17-year-old, yet alone Tootsie rolling up and down the doggone street
with a gun.
A riot.
With a gun.
With a gun.
A big gun. That you
A
put
real
in the
big
car
gun.
with your mama. Almost like it was premeditated. Like she knew that she was delivering her son to serve justice or something.
I don't understand why she's not being hung out to dry in the media.
Me neither.
And why no charges have been brought against her, even if they're child endangerment. I mean, I definitely think, I ain't no lawyer, but I definitely think what she did should be able to register up under child endangerment or neglect.
At minimum, what is it called? A negligent supervision as a parent, negligent supervision as a parent at minimum.
Yeah.
You know what's also frustrating about this case? Again, this is, like Q said, this is white people business. It has nothing to do with us really per se, but I always draw like a comparison to what if, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the way that Tamir Rice was not looked at as a 12-year-old little boy, but 18-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse is looked at as like, he's just a child and he doesn't know better. They always do this to white kids, which is fine. And I think if you are under 18, you should be actually treated like that. But I would also say, can you do the same? Can you allow that same grace when you have a black teenager, a 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old child, as you do for these white young men?
No, because a lot of them, a lot of white people, unfortunately, innately do not see the humanity in us.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? And they're able in the midst of crimes to see the humanity in the Kyle Rittenhouses because the Kyle Rittenhouses are their nieces and nephews and cousins.
Right, looks like
sons. Them. And, but it's just weird because people of color and Black people in particular, we're able to see the humanity in you. Despite the fact that we've got all the reasons, 400 years worth of reasons, not to even treat you humanely.
They've been doing this for so long. I don't know if this will ever stop. They've been looking at young little Black girls as objects for sexual satisfaction for them since the slavery times, and little Black kids as grown men that they can murder if they look at their women, and it just continues in a different form, but the same sentiment continues to this day.